Sometimes the loudest message comes from silence. Sometimes the greatest inspiration comes not from words but from presence. You don't need a stage to inspire. You don't need applause or even recognition, because inspiration does not begin in the mouth, it begins in the heart. There are people who walk into a room and never say a word, yet their energy changes everything. Their calmness speaks, their kindness whispers, their actions echo. And that is true inspiration. Have you ever met someone who made you feel calm just by being near? They did not talk much, they did not try to impress, but something about their presence touched your soul. That's the power of quiet influence. Because people don't remember your words, they remember how you made them feel. Your patience during chaos, your kindness in anger, your calmness in pain. These things speak louder than 1,000 speeches. Even when you think no one notices your goodness, someone does. Someone is watching the way you carry your pain with grace. Someone is learning strength just by seeing you not give up. You are teaching without speaking. You are inspiring in silence. Let me tell you a story. There was once a janitor in a small school. He never spoke much. He came early, cleaned the halls, fixed the desks, and left quietly. No one really noticed him. One day, a student stayed late after class and saw the janitor still working. He asked softly, "Why do you work so hard when no one even says thank you?" The janitor smiled gently and said, "Because when I was a child, someone did this for me. They made my school beautiful so I could dream. Now it's my turn." This student never forgot that. Years later, he became a teacher, humble, caring, devoted. And whenever someone asked him why, he simply smiled and said, "Because once someone inspired me without saying a word." That's the power of silent strength. You don't have to speak to change a life. Sometimes all it takes is to keep doing good quietly. We live in a world full of noise. Everyone's talking, everyone's posting, everyone's want to be heard. But when the world truly needs are people who act instead of talk. When you do good silently, your action becomes your voice. When you stay humble in success, your humility becomes your message. When you stay kind in cruelty, your soul becomes your story. You don't have to announce your goodness. You don't have to explain your pain. You just have to live your truth quietly, consistently, beautifully. Because someone is watching your rise after every fall. Someone is learning courage from your calmness. Someone is believing in goodness because of you. Even your silence can give someone hope. Think of a still pond. Drop one small pebble and watch these ripples spread. Your actions are like that pebbles. A smile, a gentle word, a small kindness, they travel farther than you can imagine. Maybe you helped someone today without realizing it. Maybe your calmness stopped someone from giving up. Maybe your kindness reminded someone that goodness still exists. You don't need fame to inspire. You don't need followers to lead. You just need a heart that quietly cares. The words need fewer speeches and more examples, fewer influencers and more human. You may think your journey is ordinary, but to someone watching, you are extraordinary. Be the one who stays calm when everyone else panics. Be the one who forgives when others hold grudges. Be the one who keeps believing when the world gives up. You don't have to shout your message. You just have to live it. The quiet warrior, the humble giver, the calm soul, they are the ones who change the world, one silent act at a time. People may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Sometimes your silence becomes a healing sound. Your consistency becomes a lesson. Your endurance becomes a story. So the next time you feel unseen, remember this. You might not be changing the whole world, but you might be changing someone's world. And that is enough. Walk with integrity, love without expectations, help without applause, smile without reason, because true inspiration does not need to be loud, it just needs to be real. You can inspire without saying a word, by being who you are, by doing what's right when no one's watching, by carrying light in a world that has forgotten how to see. Keep shining quietly, because even in silence, your soul speaks louder than words ever could.